while it's drying, okay? Make it dry. And then let's do something that usually we do for our car sketches, right? So, all right. So let's take number 7. Then let's think that we have another one in the center. Okay. This is the wheel. Okay. So, all right. Then the second one. You see, those are like semi-sphere. And then the last one, it's the opposite. Section. Now I will draw the section for you so that you understand what I'm doing. Look. So you, just by doing that, you can already understand the shape, I think. Then let's put the last one. Okay. Let's make it orange. All right. So if I make a section here, all right, here, so we have this, 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 and that one. You understand the section? And then on top, we have our tire. This is the center section, okay? All right? Okay, cool. Reflection special for the sphere on the floor. Good, good. Did these chrome shapes as well. All right. Bravo. Cool. So, now looking at this, you know, and looking at that section, which is of course a sketchy section, it's a little, sometimes it looks more like a potato, but we understand how it's the volume. Now, let's do it. So let's go back to our, I will do this, I will do this in a different way. In a way that all of you can do it, okay? Look, I take this and I take this. Those two blue, very light. So I go with the light one, okay? And I make the core. So this is gonna be sketchy, but we really want to have that feeling okay? That real feeling of chrome. So we need the sky, the blue sky. You know, we need that blue sky. Without that blue sky, we don't have chrome. And then we need the white of the paper, all around the reflections. Without that white, we don't have chrome. You see? Now I'll do it here, inside, the little part. All right? And then we do it here, because the section here, as we said, it's phasing up the light, the sky. You see, I'm building up. I go slow. I don't go fast. I really am trying to controlling what I do. You see? And now I need the darkest spot because the blue has to be a very dark blue. So I go here and I make that darkest part of the sky, the core. You see? Okay, now I'll take the black to make all the darkest part, okay? You see? I try to be careful not to make bad lines. Looking how the reflections in general they do. You see, there is always a radius when they come at the end of each surface. And then I go and I make that really dark part. You see? I show you very closely. Look the difference between the gray and the black. Do you see? Okay, so let's go back here and now let's make it here. All right, so now that I forgot here. All right, so I just want to make sure that okay, like that. Now I'll take a gray number 3, clean up. Okay, and I make this a little bit darker because that's how it's supposed to be. Okay, so now what's missing? It's just missing a little bit of warm. Where is the, yeah, they are here. Okay, so I'll just take this and this one. So I first put a little bit of yellow here. Okay, then I put a little bit of this orange brown color. Look how nice. And then we play with the colors. All the areas where it reflects, we go with the yellow. Then we go with the white on top. And then we go with this sort of brown orange, you know, to give that feeling of the orange. Because that's the real color. You see? Same thing on top, because this is facing down. So that's what it's catching, you know? So we go a little bit with this yellow. And then with that orange. You see? Okay, so now that we did that, we can take again the black and we can just do some graphics. Like this, for example. Geometric shapes, a little 50 style. And in the dark area, we have to do them with the white. Okay, there is one missing here. All right, now I go back and I take again. We can take the number. What is it? Number 8. Let's make the tire. Okay, so that we have, you know, sort of tire. Okay, so this is a little bit better. So now that I did that, this is a number 8. I'll take the number, the black one, okay, and I do the shadow of the of this tire according to the section of the tire, you know. And then here, so let's do a little bit of those graphics, you know, to give that feeling of tire. Okay, so now I take my white and look what I do, because of course we have a little bit of light on the tire too. It's normal. And then on top here, you see, let's clean up the lines a little bit. So do you see? Now we really have a super hot chrome there. And now the last thing that I have to do, it's those little things, you know, because this is a heavy duty tire. Therefore we must have a little bit of highlights on the graphics of the big thing, you know. Like that, you see? Alright, so the last thing to do is to put the highlight. So I go get my brush again. Alright? And now I put the highlights. But when we put the highlights on a tire, if it's only one like that, we put always like this type of angle, in diagonal. If it's, I show you one thing. If it's a side view with two wheels, of course, the highlight go like this, like that, and like that. You see? This is the axe of the highlight. We put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see? If it's only one like this, I could also make the highlight in the center, like that. But let's make it like that, because it's always better, you know? When we do like that. It's always, in diagonal, it's always better. So let's do it. So, do you like it? Write to me. You are not talking to me. Talk to me. Tell me something. Okay, now it's the highlight moment. Okay, so remember the axe, ellipsis, okay? So the first one is here. The second one, it's here. The third one, it's here. Then again here. Then here. Here. Okay, you see? Now, one thing we have to do, which is very important, it's the outside ring. So we have to accompany a little bit that white. You see? Like that. And here too, the bottom. Okay. And we do the same thing on the other side. Here. Like that. And like that. So if the hotspot will disappear, then we put a bigger one. Look, like that. And I'm gonna put a bigger one here too. Now there is still one more thing we have to do. It's not finished yet. You see? Look, now we are starting to feel like we really have a nice chrome wheel. Okay, now we still have little details to do. You see all those spots here? Those are holes in the chrome, so they pick up the light. So we do it. Look. You see? And on those ones, we put it like that. You see? Look at the hell. It's incredible, huh? Like dry. Okay. I wash my brush while you watch, okay? I hope you like. Yeah, art center style wheel, of course, my school. All right. So, well, I can say that it's pretty nice, not so bad. So, it's finished. So, tell me good, bad, medium, and ask me what you would like to see next week. Okay, now I will